Representing the cohort of the Specialist Diploma in Educational Therapy, English Support, is Ms. LIM JIA HUI. Ms. LIM JIA HUI's foray into teaching began about 4 years ago. Through an overseas learning trip in university, she was deeply inspired by the passion and resilience teachers in India had despite the various challenges they faced. After encountering students with specific difficulties through her internships, she was introduced to DES and subsequently became one of its educational therapists. Currently, Jia Hui supports students with dyslexia as well as other co-occurring challenges through the main literacy program. She truly enjoys the meaning and growth it brings and constantly strives to build students' confidence, motivation, and grit. Please join me in welcoming Ms. LIM JIA HUI on stage for her valedictorian speech.
Hey, good morning, faculty members of the DAS Academy, guests, colleagues, and fellow graduates. Thank you for being here for our graduation today. So congratulations to the graduates of our class, June 2021 intake of educational therapists. We were trying to survive, an inside reference to our group name, and we survived. So I'm honored to be standing in front of all of you to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of our class today. As an introvert, I did not expect my career to be one that requires me to stand in a classroom full of students. During 2 overseas learning trips, I witnessed how teachers in India and Sri Lanka demonstrated grit and passion despite the various challenges they faced, and inspired me to experience the same fulfillment and meaning that they found in teaching. Soon, I was involved in teaching and learning about educational psychology while I was in university. However, I often felt helpless and frustrated when I personally encountered students who faced persistent challenges in their executive skills, development, and learning. Finally, when one of my students was diagnosed with dyslexia, I came to know about Dyslexia Association of Singapore, DAS, and decided to embark on this journey. So fast forward, the past year in this course and in DAS has been extremely life-changing. And when our batch first stepped into DAS, we were thrown into a flurry of challenges. It was in the midst of COVID-19, and not only did all of us had to struggle with learning about phonemes and morphemes, we had to do it while navigating the world of online classes and getting to know our students virtually as well. Zoom became our best friend, and it was really strange to be walking around the classroom when we returned to physical classes. Looking back, it really pushed us all to our limits, constantly testing our problem solving, critical thinking, and creative skills. Ultimately, it shaped us to become more resilient individuals, and for that, I'm extremely proud of us for riding through the waves. A teacher takes a hand, opens a mind, and touches the heart. Working with children with specific learning differences, SPLD, has really emphasized the importance of putting relationships before academic rigor. Initially, it took me some time to manage academic expectations, especially with the competitive nature of the Singaporean society. However, I soon realized that these expectations were imposed by myself. And as Spider-Man's Uncle Ben posits, with great power comes great responsibility. And while it is the nature of schooling that students come to school to learn a curriculum that they didn't choose, I realized that we as students, as teachers of students with SPLD especially, have the responsibility to help uncover the curriculum rather than just covering it. I've learned that we have the responsibility to cultivate students' self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-worth, to lay the foundation for meaningful relationships, and to positively guide the path of their future. Lastly, although we are at TEAS, in many ways we have been and are students ourselves. I'm extremely grateful and honored to have many opportunities to learn from so many individuals here with a wealth of experience and knowledge, yet work with them towards similar goals. To the lecturers in DAC, our mentors, batchmates, and colleagues, thank you all for investing time and energy into helping every single one of us grow. And to my batch, this graduation marks the start of our journey in DAS, and it is an important milestone in our careers as advocates for children with SPLD. May we never lose our spark, but even if we do, I hope we stoke each other's flames and continue to teach with intention, joy, and purpose. Teaching is hard work, but most importantly, as I've learned from all of you in the past year, it is hard work. Thank you. Thanks a lot.